Hello everybody, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make my coconut bakes. How I just make the coconut bakes. I'm not going to show you how to make coconut bakes. I'm going to show you how to make my coconut bakes. So we start with flour. I just use all-purpose flour, right? I ain't telling you how much, I just throw in and I leave him back some in case I throw too much water in that. Right. The next thing I'm doing, putting in my coconut. I like plenty coconut. I figure if you're making coconut bakes, you're making coconut bakes. Right. Some salt, for a little bit hay, a little bit hay, a little bit hay, and a little bit hay, and a dash for good measure. This amount of sugar is about 3 handfuls, right? So we're just gonna throw that in. About 3 handfuls of sugar. I don't know who does measure with like that, but that is how we're measuring. That's how I'm measuring. The yeast, we're gonna do just about the same as we do the salt, you know. Don't over yeast it, but you know, a good little bit. Some shortening. That's a good amount. And if you notice, I take off my nails so that I could knead down this flour real good, because I don't think that we should knead flour with false nails. So I ripped them off last night because I'm ready for my coconut bakes. I had my coconut for about, well, a few days now in the freezer. You gotta be careful with the coconut, because it's easy to spoil. Right, now I'm pouring just about everything. So I just get like this now. I just get down in there and mix it all in. Mix it all in. Mix it in real good. They're looking good now. You make a little hole in the center. Yeah, for all this off your hand, and make a little hole in the center. And I just use warm water, right? Now you know how much that is? I'm just telling you, make sure you don't overwater it and then you have a wet mess on your hand. So I throw a little bit at a time. Mix that in. You still want it soft and nice though, eh? Mix in that little piece. Those of you who know me know that, well, my mommy used to make the best bakes you gotta see. If you taste mommy bakes, you know mommy made some bad up bakes, you know. But God rest her soul. I'm trying to get as good as how it bakes. And see, and you add a little bit more as it comes together. You add a little bit so that it ain't gonna be so wetty. And looking like if I put just the right amount of water, or a little more than I was supposed to. You see, that is why you leave back a little bit of extra flour in the bag, for in case it gets too wet. See how the bowl boiling? There you go. Press it good. You're gonna knead it up real nice. Use your whole fingers and squeeze them in nice. If you feel the coconut down in here, it's real plenty coconut. It ain't very sticky, but I'm gonna put in a little more flour just to smoothen it up. Work them in real good. I wish I had amounts to give you, but I mean, you see how much going. You know, just practice until you get it. Okay, we're basically finishing up here now. It kneading real nice. If you look closely, you see all the little piece of coconut, because I like plenty coconut. So, to finish this off, you pour a little bit of flour in the bottom so it don't stick. And then you turn it over. And you bless it in Jesus' name. And leave it to raise. Now you get a clean kitchen towel. And you cover it. And leave that to raise. You can leave it maybe for a good 45 minutes. And then we'll come back and look at it, see how it's looking, okay? All right. Okay, so wow, look at all this raised up stuff. So it's been an hour, exact an hour. And now we come back here, we're gonna just knead it up just for just one little bit. Just bring it all together. It's very soft and nice. We're gonna put a little more flour with it. Right, and just smoothen it up a little bit. And like I said, this is how I just make my coconut bakes. Right, and we smooth it up nice. Just a quick little one. Turn it over again. Bless it yet again. In Jesus' name. And we're gonna leave this, cover it with your clean cloth again. We're gonna leave this just about another 15 minutes or so. Wash up your hands, keep them nice and clean. Right? In the meantime, during the 15 minutes that we're gonna wait, we're gonna get our pan that we're gonna put it in our baking pan, right? We're gonna get our baking pan and we're gonna grease it. I usually just use shortening, but if you have a little flour, I mean, I try to avoid oil, right? So during the next 15 minutes or so, I'm gonna grease up my pan. And from the looks of it, I'm gonna need maybe a big one and a little one, so 2, right? So we'll be right back. So we're back. Everything looking nice. Okay, so I have my pans over here prepared. I use a little cooking spray. So now I'm gonna just show you. Don't take up too much big chunks, and I have an extra bowl with some flour here for if it's a little too wetty, right? So if it's too wetty, you put just a little bit of flour and you knead it in. You knead it in. So I'm just gonna show you maybe 2, how I do 2, and then I'm gonna finish it up. And then you put it in the pan. Knead it in. Right, you see those chunks of coconut there? Ooh, looking forward to those. Okay, I'm gonna finish up here now, and we'll be right back. We done put them down in the baking pan. This you shouldn't jam them together so closely. That all I hope it ain't disastrous, right? So I'm gonna just put the oven on now and leave the oven to warm up about a good 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna put them into the oven. Leaving them the 10-15 minutes is gonna give them a little more time to get fluffed back up to you know, raise up another little bit, right? So we're gonna let you go now, and when we take them out of the oven, we're gonna show you them. Okay. So we just took them out of the oven. They're very hot.
They smell very
And
good.
what better way to taste our bakes than orange butter? Orange butter, y'all. Now, orange butter comes in either Dove or Mellow Cream. So, they're hot, eh? See the steam coming off? I left them in the oven for a good maybe 30 to 35 minutes. This is Sarah. We're eating with Sarah.
Yeah, mommy, right?
You go along first. I tell you it's hot.
Tastes good, boy.
We're bound to get bun today. Smell good.
Make sure you use this recipe. It tastes really good.
It's like how you dash in a little this and a little of that. That'd be best way to make bakes. Cameraman mouth watering.
Looking hungry, boy.
It's just in all the big chunks of coconut. Well, it's in all the big chunks, but it tastes real good.
And you taste any butter in it too.
It tastes good.
Really good.
Just gonna film over. So the first one was really good. But this licorice girl here, she want another one.
Yes, please.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like to see flies. I don't like to see them. But because we have this little bit of rain, don't say my place dirty or anything like that. But a little bit of rain causing a fly or two to come in, and I know it's troublesome for everybody because nobody ain't gonna tell me, oh, I don't ever have flies.
Thank you.
I would like to be one of them that says it too. But most of the time I don't have. It's just the rain and the heat. Some more rain need to come too. So forget about that. Let me just. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Try the recipe. I mean, you ain't got good numbers or anything.
Just
Like,
try it and tell me in the
how much
comments
of this or how much of that. But yeah, try them.
And tell us in the comments how you like them.
If you want. This kind of person is too licorice. You ain't got none of my bakes. Licorice. Ooh.
I got a nice piece of butter in the bowl.
Who else like hot bakes?
Me?
They just come out of the oven. So good. This mother. Let me cover up my bakes here because I ain't want nobody else to eat my bakes. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you know now how to make my bakes, my coconut bakes. So God be with each and every one of you. Peace out.
Bye-bye.